Hello, everyone. So this is for the parents. I wanted to talk to you guys about changing the schedule a little bit to include more live time. Okay. So I thought I would show it to you so it would make more sense. Um, so it's not confusing just looking at a schedule. I wanted to explain how the day would go. For example, I'd like to try to start this tomorrow. So I thought I would send this to you today, and it won't be the timing won't be that different than it is now. I'm just adjusting some things, and I'm gonna add to it slowly, so then I'll add more next week. So let me show this to you first. Let me see. So for example, I just blocked out, instead of showing the whole week, I blocked out right now just tomorrow, so you can look at it, okay? It's all color-coded. And it explains what it means at the bottom. Do you see that? This will all be sent to you today. I just wanted to explain what's happening here, okay, what our schedule is. So the blue lessons mean it's still going to be recorded lessons. So religion will still be recorded and social studies. You can still do those at any time of the day. I gave them a time, but you don't have to do them at that time for this week. Okay, so basically your children, instead of joining me at 10:30, I want them to join me at 9:30, well 9:25. That'll help kids filter in so that by 9:35 we can do math together. Then I'll give them a little break, kind of like snack time at school. They don't have to have snack, but it gives them a little break. And that's why I put it in green. Green means, if you look at the bottom, it just tells you green means eat or rest time, right? Because they're kinders. And then instead of having our regular morning meeting, I'm going to put Super Kids right there, 10:30. Do you see that? So that time is still the same. So I still want the kids on Zoom at 10:30. The only difference is now I want them to try to get on at 9:25, do a little wiggly time, do some math, then get a break so it's not too long in front of the computer for them, and then come back, do Super Kids with me until about 11:15, and then with me they are done. Then that's when they can do their, for example, for Tuesday, we do social studies a lot. So that would be social studies. Another day it might be art, or it might be the science, or it might be the PE. The extra class that's recorded, you have the whole day to do that one, okay? And then I filled in the schedule because we're imagining they're in the classroom. So that's why I plugged in a lunch break, rest, and also in the future, maybe in another week or two, I would like to start doing small group time with them, more focused small group, and I will group them up. So I would like to plug it about here, about 1 o'clock. And it's not every day, it's once a week it's one group per day. But I still have to group the kids, so don't worry about that right now. So actually that one, even though I made it yellow, that part is not live yet because it's not set up yet. So I'm just going to make that white. It just means it's in the future. In a couple weeks, I'll give you guys a schedule. I'll say, oh, group A, you're with me on Monday. Group B, you're with me on Tuesday from 1 to 1:30. And we can do some focused phonics, okay, like we would do in the classroom. And when I say Super Kids App Centers, the games and things like that that kids should be using on Super Kids on the app and on Seesaw. Like how I like to put on things. Last week we were doing a lot with vowels, right? Picture that like center time. That's just extra practice. So I plugged it in because we would usually do that in our afternoons if we were in the classroom. Again, that's something they do on their own time. They don't have to do it at 1:30. That's their own time. The only thing I need them to do with me at a set time, 9:25 to 11:40, I'm sorry, to 11:15. So I'm gonna highlight that. This is the only time that they need to be with me live on Zoom. Now, snack, they don't, right? But this is the easiest way I think we can do it with the kinders, because I know it's a little tricky. I don't want you to have to keep having them to keep jumping into a Zoom and out of a Zoom. So I want to try, if I start the Zoom, say at 9:25, right? I want to try, we do our wiggle, we do our math. When it's snack time, do not sign out of Zoom. Just leave it open. Don't sign out, and I will not sign out. What you can do is just turn off the camera. You can tap the camera or show them how to tap it if you want, or you can leave it on. I'll probably turn off my camera for about the snack time for like 30 minutes as I get ready for Super Kids myself. And then at 10:30, and I want you to tell the kids, and I will tell them, I'll play a song. So make sure the Zoom is still on and they can hear it, that they're not that far away. I'll play a song, which means come back. Now you can also direct them back, which would be a big help, especially to start. And I can explain to them that they need to come back at 10:30, especially when they hear the song. And what I'll do is I'll play, to remind them Super Kid time, I'll play the Super Kid song that they know, okay? So I would like to try this tomorrow, and I like looking at it a day at a time. I'm gonna send you the whole week. I wanted to break it down for one day. If you have any questions or you're worried about the schedule that your child can't get on at 9:25, let me know. I'm still gonna try to record my lessons when I'm doing it live so I can share it. But the goal of live is to get the kids on with me. Okay, so I need to have as many kids on as possible because we're trying to get it to be more interactive, okay? So as long as someone is there to turn it on for them at 9:25, please make sure your child is up and awake and ready to go. And if we can, in the next week or so, maybe next week, we'll see if we can add in religion at 9. I'm going to start with just math and Super Kids and then see if that's working for you guys. Can they get on a little earlier for religion, or is it too hard? Okay, so we'll chat about that this week. This is our trial week. Okay, this is our trial week, and we'll see how it goes. I think it'll go well. I looked at the surveys and about timing and everything, and it looks like most of you can do 9 o'clock. So I still want to start 9:25 just to get us used to all coming together, just like you're coming to school, and being on time, kids dressed in full uniform. Stay with me. We practice doing the snack break. They can go that's when they would go use the bathroom. That's when they can have a little snack, right? Stand up and they can go move around for about 30 minutes. and then come back to me when they hear the Super Kids music at 10:30. And if you know a way to put a timer on for them, that's even better, in case they can't hear the music, okay? So I'm gonna break it up by days and put a weekly one so that it's really easy for you to just look at and say, oh, this is what's happening tomorrow. It's not gonna actually change. Well, here, let me show you what the week would look like. Well, actually, I need to alter one thing. It's basically gonna look practically the same every day, except what changes. The social studies is not there tomorrow. Tomorrow, art will be plugged in there. Or Thursday, you have mass, so that you do on your own, and I'll still post the link. Those things won't change. That's still there. And then instead of art, you'll have science. Things like that. But or else it'll look like this. Super Kids will be the same Monday through Thursday. Friday, I'm gonna have to bump it. So we'll wait till we get closer to Friday because we have music class on Fridays. So I will double check that today about the timing of that. But this is what I wanted to show you guys today. So this is for tomorrow, for Tuesday. We're going to try it, okay? So still in the morning, everything's the same. You check in on Dojo. The kids, I'll start with the morning greeting. You have your religion. You can either do it at 9 or do it later in the day, as long as you do it tomorrow at some time. And then join me at 9:25 on Zoom. And I'll make sure the link is out early enough, okay? Okay, guys. Okay, so I hope that helped instead of just me sending you the schedule. I hope it helped to talk about it. Because it's not complicated, I want to make sure there's not a lot of questions about it and that you feel comfortable with it. So please let me know your thoughts. I'm going to send this out right now in Dojo so you can look at it. Let me know your thoughts and any questions, things like that, let me know, okay? Thank you, everyone.